And welcome back, everybody, to Abnormally Random Presents. This is podcast episode 5, I believe. Pretty sure we're on
it's
5,
episode
right?
5-ish. This might be 4.5, depending on how long it goes.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
5.5.
Mhm.
5.5, yeah. Anyway, I am joined with JT and associate producer Monica. My name is Mike. And we are minus a person this week.
Ooh, one person down. One
Our,
person down.
Our buddy Steve, he is actually making a trip up to Alabama right now to visit some family. So, Godspeed, Steven.
Thoughts and prayers to our bro.
Thoughts and prayers. Hope you make it up there safe and make it safe on the way back, so you can come back and talk. Yep.
Because that's what he's good at doing. The talking.
The talk. Did anybody see his stand-up?
I didn't watch it. I got tagged in it, but I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it, no.
I meant to.
No, meant to, but you know how it is. I don't want to watch people be
It was. I think it was a few months before I even met Steve. Before he started working at.
funny. Oh,
my
okay.
place
So
of
this is
business.
an old thing.
Yeah.
I know he just shared it in something, and I saw it, and I'm like, man, he looks young, thin, and handsome.
Yeah, it was back in
That must have
2013.
been a while
I believe.
ago.
Hmm.
13.
That was the year that I met him. I think I met him in June or July of that year.
Downhill
the,
ever
uh,
since.
Yep.
Honestly,
Downhill
thought you
ever
guys
since.
knew
Radical.
each other a lot longer.
Yeah, honestly, I assumed you guys grew up together.
No. I mean, we share the same type of interests, you know.
Butt stuff.
Yep. Male
Butt stuff, butt
hookers,
stuff.
AIDS of the butthole.
Butthole,
And,
butt stuff.
I'm sorry.
AIDS
I
and
meant to say herpes. That doesn't really make sense. but-
herpes in the butt. Sores that you can pull off and use as lube. Butt stuff. Oh, yes.
That was our first commercial, I think.
There's 4 butt stuff. Brought to you by Stuff Butt. We'll stuff your butt with butt stuff.
Exactly. But anyway, welcome to another Friday podcast.
It is
And-
Friday. Thank God.
Square.
Fucking Mondays are always the same as Fridays. It's all the same. Every day sucks.
Are they?
It's all the same, man.
Well,
Every day
anytime you got to
sucks.
go to work because I think you have a problem
Mm.
going to work and from work, which is
Yes.
going to be on our.
Ooh.
Actually, we did something professional today, guys. We took notes.
We put things on paper that, as I'm reading now, do not make any fucking sense. But we put them on paper, folks.
But we put it on paper, and we are here to talk about it for the short time.
Because.
That
Yes.
that was a week.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
it's weak sauce, but it's a weekday.
Yeah.
So you guys seen any good videos lately? Maybe a dog
I actually
breaking?
saw this about 5 minutes ago.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes.
associate producer Monica, for doing your part.
We
of
have
the
this
job.
video. We're gonna share it on our Facebook. I think everyone needs to see it.
If we could find it.
If
to
we can
put-
find it again, we'll post it on the Facebook. It is of a dog manically rescuing his best friend, other dog, from a kennel. It looks like even a kill shelter. And he
It
says
does. It looks like prison. I mean,
it looks
padlock.
bad. It looked bad. It looked like a place like oh my god, that's not where I put my dog. Like when I go away for the weekend, is it? Oh, here it is. Here it is. So a dog is manically trying to break in to help his fellow dog. It looks like a German Shepherd. I would say I'd call it a German Shepherd or a
It's
German
a
Shepherd
doggo.
mix, but
A very
an
rabid German Shepherd. He's
aggressive.
determined.
He's trying to tear down this door.
Determined.
These
as
prison
fuck.
walls mean nothing to him. He is cruising for that lock. He looks like he understands the system.
He's done
And
this before.
yeah, no, he's a tough little brute. And so it seems like he's in there and he's trying to save his friend from I don't know what means are gonna happen. And then the camera view switches right there, comes to a different angle where the dog figures out the lock mechanism, pops it open, comes in. Does the other dog leave? No. Doesn't even move. Just stands there and gets humped. Gets humped so well. Gets humped good with a big old grin on his face getting humped. I don't know if it's a female dog or a male dog. All I know is
That dog had a legit smile on his face.
Yeah,
he was happy.
They were into it. They were
He
both.
was happy.
They were both pumped. Maybe they're best friends. You know what I mean? Like when you see a best friend, you like
Yeah.
ball twap them. I don't know if you're from a frat. Maybe you smack
I mean-
his ass. Maybe you play baseball. I'm not sure what you're into, but apparently in that world, you hump the shit out of your best friend you just got out of prison. And
I've been doing that for years. Anytime one of my homeboys is in jail, I go over there, for conjugal visits, and I tell the guy like, "Hey, I'm here, to see my buddy." Hint, hint, wink, wink. He's like, "What the fuck are you talking about, you little faggot?"
Are you sharing that right now to Abnormally Random's Facebook?
No,
Associate producer Monica or executive producer today? I'm not even sure what the numbers are.
I was just texting you it.
Oh, just gonna text it to me. The
Then
person
he's gonna
that
text
doesn't
it
have
to
a
me.
Facebook. The person that doesn't have a Facebook. Good call. Executive associate producer Monica.
He's
I
just
don't
gonna
think
go
I
to the
have
first
Welcome
website.
back to the Monicast.
To the Monicast.
It's all us yelling at Monica all the time.
She's a clever
Get
girl.
your shit together, Monica.
No.
The best part of waking up is get your shit together, Monica! In your face.
Oh, hilarity. Alright, so...
I think I was talking about your thing first before we got to the
which-
dog smashing.
I mean, there's a lot of things I have to talk about. I realized today, as I was walking around, that I think I'm too fat for my underwear. And like socks, I never thought I would grow out of said underwear. I thought,
You thought about
once
that
I was
too?
a grown
You
up,
thought
I was
about
like,
it?
this is the size I will be underwear and socks for the rest of my life. Socks the same, underwear not at all the same. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to buy a bigger pair. I think I'm just going to tear through them like every other man. And that's why I realized that people always say men have terrible underwear. It's that when they first became a man, they were like, socks, large. Underwear, whatever size fit that fat ass when you got them. And that was going to be the same size forever. Of course, your pants change height or length, meaning you get taller,
pants.
or your pants change width, or your shirts get bigger collars around them as you get older. But I always thought your underwear would stay exactly the same. And I think I'm just too fat for underwear. And
I feel like I'm the
done with
same.
it. I'm
So,
done with it.
what are we gonna do about
why?
it?
First off, I'm gonna do the diet, but I mean, what? Why is only one part of my underwear made of elastic? That's my real question. Why aren't my underwear made of elastic? If they were all made of elastic, I could get as fat as I want, like all those bitches walking around the supermarket in those pants from Lulu Rahoo that are fucking 8 sizes too small, but they cram them on because they know as long as they don't pick something off the floor, they'll survive the day. Now make my underwear out of those fucking things. Hanes, get your shit together.
What about Fruit of the Loom? Do we even have faith in such a company that hasn't even been promoted in forever?
Yeah, I mean, who even do you remember when we had sponsors for underwear? Remember Michael fucking Jordan was an underwear model? Do you remember that? Who do we have now?
I had a pair of boxers that
Nobody.
had his face right where the
Marky
crotch region
fucking
is.
Mark doesn't even wear underwear in public. That fucking motherfucker. He wouldn't do anything years ago. He pulled them down for a fucking ad. I think it was Calvin Klein. We had some good underwear models back in the day. Some legit humans. And now who do we have?
It wasn't really
Nobody.
anything to look at, but you looked at the guy, and you slowly panned your eyes down to the boxers or underwear,
And there
and
was
said
that.
to yourself, hey, those look like they fit nice.
Well, they fit nice. And I wish
You
my
know?
dick was also that large. I wish it
mean,
made
it's-
a lump instead of an indent in my underwear. That's what I wish.
It's like an acorn.
Like an egg. Like a bee corn. Yeah, look at this. Oh, damn. That is just hot men grabbing. Oh, what the fuck is this? Hold on, I'll be right
They
back.
got something to grab onto.
I'll tell you what.
That's not fair. That's not
I think
fair.
I think they build that into the underwear. There's no way all
I don't
these
think they do.
ridiculously handsome, tattooed Justin Bieber dudes, Calvin Klein models. Those fucking things.
I want to see Calvin Klein.
There
do
is a
underwear
lot.
photo
We are
shoot.
looking at a lot of dudes right now. Look at
It's
Marky
just
Mark's
Marky Mark.
abs are fucking crazy.
I only Googled Marky
Yeah, it's
Mark.
all you need to. Honestly, it's all you need to Google in
Oh,
life.
yeah.
If all you ever Googled was Marky Mark, I mean, you're gonna live life happy.
Yeah.
You're gonna live life pretty happy. You're gonna watch a lot of bad movies. You're gonna watch a lot of bad movies. But it doesn't matter. You're gonna be happy about it. All right. Moving on to
I think one of the better ones was Four Brothers.
Four Brothers. You think that was one of his better movies? I guess was Andre 3000
Because I don't really watch.
Was Tyrese in that?
movies.
You know,
No.
Perfect
Andre
Storm.
was in it.
Perfect Storm, pretty good. Marky Mark
I haven't
movie.
even seen it.
Perfect Storm. It's got George Clooney in it, so you know it's worth watching.
How long ago was this made?
Ooh, a long time ago, probably 10 years ago, more.
Wait a
More.
second.
More.
No, that was in the 90s.
91.
Perfect.
Oh no, 2000. Sorry.
91.
Well, it was like a hurricane when I googled perfect storm. Sorry.
All right. So next things, we have.
Get your shit together, Monica!
I know.
She can't. She can't do it.
91.
Oh, I have an idea to save Toys R Us.
Oh.
I mean,
Do you?
Toys R Us is currently going out of business. They're only running a 5% sale on some of their merchandise, which obviously isn't going to make them a lot of money. What I say they do is they close their doors right fucking now. Fire all their fucking employees. Start installing cameras. Beautiful HD film cameras all over the store. Alright? Then they wait till Black Friday and everything's free. And they charge $29.99 for us to watch the Rampage on pay-per-view.
I was going to say, let's just go there in person and watch it.
I'm telling you, man, that would be the best goddamn show you could ever watch. It'd be everything you ever wish for in a show. Because nobody you care about's going to Toys R Us for free stuff on Black Friday. It's only the people you want to die. So maybe they put some nets, some traps,
I saw you
a
in
cannon
traffic.
that goes
I'm glad
off.
you're about to die.
Saw you in traffic. Go take you out. I'm telling you, man. Toys R Us does that. All the money they make off pay-per-view, they can bring back their store, change it to KB Toys like they should have from the beginning, and boom, we're done.
They need to have a, I don't know what the word you would say, but just something to get it interesting. Because, I mean, people trampling over people, it's whatever, but you got to put in a variable that people aren't expecting.
The thing is, it's free now. It's free. It's free. And no one's had access to a Toys R Us in like 6 months.
So it's
People
that.
are jonesing, man. So you get the worst of the worst. You advertise for it, you install the cameras, and there's no employees.
And the only way they're able
No
to go
employees in the
inside there
store.
is if they
Signing a waiver.
say like they take some LSD
Well, I mean,
while they go in there.
LSD might be a bad idea, to be honest.
I think it. What do you think? It'll dull it down a bit.
Yeah, it might dull it down. It might excite some people. I think there'd be more dancing than fighting. I mean, there'd be some violence, but it'd be uncontrollable. You know, like it wouldn't be exactly what I'm looking for in a pay-per-view rendition of Toys R Us.
Just liquor.
Just
Everybody.
liquor.
Everybody.
Yes.
Everybody's
You-
gonna take a shot of
no,
Everclear.
You
and
get
fuck people up.
farther in the line the more shots you do. You get more in front of the line the more shots of liquor you do. So the guy front in line is blackout drunk. So he's holding back all the sober people behind him that are running over. Oh yeah, I love this idea. Yeah, sure, you have a couple people die of alcohol poisoning. We don't need them. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're in front of me in traffic.
Natural
They don't
selection.
need to be there.
You
Yeah.
were-
There's another line you can be in that dies. Called the Toys R Us Black Friday Death Line. This Sunday. Or Saturday. I don't know when Black Friday falls on.
Associate producer Monica.
Hold on.
Go, would you look up what day of the week Black Friday falls on this
Yeah,
year?
I'm getting there.
That's a big Google.
It's a tough
Tuesday,
one.
November
I'm
29th,
betting
Nope.
Saturday.
1991.
It's going to be November 23rd, and that falls on a Friday this year.
Ooh. Surprise, surprise. The days matching the name. Tell you what, didn't expect it, wouldn't have ever thought it, but it happened, and I liked it. All right, moving on. So, did you get an Easter basket, Mike?
No, I didn't. Mom, thank you. I hate you. I love you. You're never going to listen to this. Fuck you!
We don't say those things about our mom. He was looking at the cat when he said that.
I actually said Mon.
That does
Fine.
work.
Fine.
That
It
does
does.
work. That stands up in court, folks. That stands up in court. I mean, I got an amazing
I mean,
Easter
she's
basket.
currently showing me a picture of 3 Easter baskets. And who else got one?
Toki.
The dog. Our dog got an Easter. I got an Easter basket.
The goddamn
Mom,
dog got an
and
Easter
our dog got
basket.
an Easter basket. Yeah, it was Monica's Easter basket. Was very food friendly,
Health conscious.
health conscious
Yeah.
with a lot of
Dried fruits.
vegetables and the fruits and the
Hot sauce.
pudding.
I love you, Mom. I hate the fact you didn't give me an Easter basket. A 31-year-old still deserves an Easter basket from time to time. Specifically at Easter, Mom.
Yeah. I mean, on Christmas would be weird, but he'll accept it, apparently. He'll accept it a little late.
If Grandma was still alive, she'd give me an Easter basket.
Oh, she would. I don't know Grandma,
No,
but I
she
know
would.
she would.
Well, I mean, you can't blame your mom for not getting you an Easter basket. She probably thought you were a grown man now, but we all know you're not. No one's a grown man. Not until they have like 30, 40 kids.
There's still another Easter this Sunday.
You know, there's also Greek Easter or Greekster.
No, for real.
No,
It's on Sunday.
Yeah, it's on Sunday. We're going to a thing.
We're going to a thing.
In
We're
Tarpon
gonna have
Springs.
some in Tarpon
I
Springs.
could just see
They
a,
have a lot
a
of
nice
Greeks there.
banner over Tarpon Drive.
Lot of
Welcome to
Greeks
Greekster.
there.
Greekster.
We need to fix this table, guys. That'll be on the next thing. Well, Easter baskets full of chocolate and full of sugar aren't helping what me and my buddy Mike here have started as the bro diet. We are currently trying to not be as fat pieces of shit in life. Is it working? For me, no. I'm up 2 pounds. I don't know how. Gained a pound the first day, gained a pound the third day. What have I changed? Stopped eating sugar, stopped eating fast food, and started walking instead of smoking on my breaks. Why have I gained weight? I don't know. God hates me, I'm not a real human being, or the program's fucking up. Doesn't matter. Either way, how's your diet going over there, buddy?
A lot better than yours, I gotta say.
It does look it.
Is it really that noticeable?
I mean, I think you already look healthier. I think you have a slight, like a pregnant lady glow about you.
We're also here in the daytime.
Oh, that's true. Don't normally see in the sunlight.
It is no longer a podcast at night. This is horrible.
This is-
I'm just wondering when the next plane's gonna fly over.
That's not what planes sound like.
No.
Nope, also not. Vroom, vroom. Nope. I'll get it next week, guys. Moving on.
Speaking of which, I think that's what the next Fast and Furious movie's gonna be. The
Just-
title, The Fast and Furious 7, Vroom.
Isn't it fast 10 your seatbelts? It's not my joke, folks. If anyone hears that, not my joke. Don't know where I learned it. Probably Twitter. But Fast and Furious 10, fast 10 your seatbelts. That's what I heard. I don't know. Hopefully.
They will.
Fingers
They will.
crossed. Yeah, they don't care. They don't care at all. Like, oh, someone wrote it on Twitter. They think it's funny? We'll fucking do it. Fuck you. Make $1 billion. Vin Diesel, you in? Groot. That's a bad Groot impression.
Let's see the voice of Groot.
Groot. Is that not it? Is that not the Groot? No?
No,
I'm
no,
not
that-
nailing it? I'm not nailing it?
I think that was Stone Groot.
Do you want to hear my Hawkeye impression?
I can't wait.
Ready? Hawkeye. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good over here at the impressions. Going on tour, me and Gary Shanley next week.
It's gonna happen.
He's a zombie. Gary Shandling. Because he's dead. See? It all came. I came around with this terrible joke. Full circle on a bad joke.
Oh man.
These are good.
They're not bad, no. We are currently drinking the
Hazy Sunrise.
Tomahawk Brewing Company Hazy Sunrise. A wheat ale brewed with oranges.
I think it's Tomahawk.
Tamaka. That's not Tomahawk. It's not even close to Tomahawk. It's like way less letters. Tomoka? Tamaka. Tamoka. I'm sorry.
Atomica.
What's sad is I saw a feather and was just like, yeah, Indian word. Tomahawk.
Wow.
Oh, just
saw the first 3 letters.
Just saw it. Yeah, I saw a T, a feather, and I went racial. You know, that's how we do.
That's how you do.
That's how I do.
It's how we do, guys.
We're trying not to be bad, but it's not work.
But anyway,
Conor McGregor. Well, there's still the bro diet.
Yeah, I wanted to talk
Yeah,
more
you
about
actually want to
that.
know more about that, Monica. Why don't you guys discuss among yourselves why I visit the laboratory?
the laboratory.
The laboratory.
The washroom.
The washroom.
Settled.
No, the only thing I wanted to mention earlier before we were recording is one, don't think of it as a diet. Think of it as a lifestyle change. You want to eat better foods.
Yeah.
You know, because then if you stick with it as a whole change and not just restriction, you're more likely to keep weight off that you lose.
Yeah, of course.
And then also what I was saying before is do a food journal. It sounds like cheesy, but really keeping track, like download an app. There's so many different free apps. And you just put in everything that you're eating and it makes you more aware of it. I know for myself personally, I skip lunch.
It's an option
and
for
that's-
people that think it works. You know,
Yeah,
and
but
works
it
for
does because
people.
you realize where when you actually write it down, journal it. You know, like I said, just track it on your phone. You become aware of where your downfalls are. I skip lunch a lot because I'm busy at the salon, and then I eat more for dinner. So I know that's a downfall of mine, and it's something I have to keep working on. So if you're like, oh, I'm busy and I'm eating this at these times of day or night or whatever, but it's just becoming more aware of it and think of it as a whole change, not a diet. And that's all.
he's got the baby pooch.
And I support you. I support both of you guys.
Thank
in
you,
this.
Mon.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes,
That's
thank
all.
you, Monica, for your support. I really
But
need it.
for me so far, it's been good. Just staying more active, controlling portions, eating healthier, which isn't a bad thing at all. I'm trying to use spice as like a flavor enhancer because usually like I dump my shit with like blue cheese or yum yum sauce or just like
Yep.
you know
Yeah, get away
here's
from
a
all
that.
here's a dollop of some yum yum sauce. That's a whole meal on top
Yeah.
of the meal
Yeah.
that you're putting it
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
It is.
I dump that shit out and I'm like, well, you know what goes
No.
great on a fucking salad? Like I have a specific salad that I make, but it's fucking delicious. Just put a little bit of steak seasoning on it.
Yeah.
Like steak and grilled chicken seasoning. Holy shit. You don't need dressing either.
You
If
don't.
you're gonna use dressing, I use olive oil and Caesar vinaigrette. I don't use like the creamy shit because that has all fat in there.
Fuck
I get my
creamy
I get
shit.
my fats because I use half of an avocado.
You know
Yeah.
what's really good on a salad?
Ooh,
Hummus. Get like a really flavorful fucking
garlic hummus,
like garlic hummus.
roasted
and then-
tomato.
Yeah,
hummus.
like a roasted tomato,
Oh,
and just
yeah.
put that on your salad, and then you just add a tiny little bit of like olive oil to like spread it around to loosen it up. Not bad, yo. Not bad.
What I've noticed with my excuse me, my dishes is there's not really a good salad bowl ever.
No.
Just a regular bowl doesn't do it justice. We need We need something.
It needs like a lip.
I need Tupperware with like a stirring handle on it. That way it stirs everything just equally, because anybody could just get a Tupperware, put a lid on, shake it up. And you're doing this for up to 10 seconds looking like an idiot, so, you know. Doesn't matter if I'm in the bathroom in the dark, shaking my salad.
I like to toss
I
salad
still
with light.
feel self-conscious. I'm like, somebody is looking at me right now.
Nobody's looking at you. You
No,
gotta
there
remember,
is.
everybody cares more about themselves than they do you. Everyone's thinking about them. Nobody sees you. We live in a fucking self-deprecating, self-staring,
Yeah.
mirror-looking fucking planet. Ain't nobody looking at you. If I see somebody laughing and I walk in, I could be wearing a clown outfit. I'm like, they're not fucking laughing at me. Fucking laughing at someone on their stupid phone. They don't fucking care about me. I'm not even a person. They don't even see me.
I mean, yeah, I didn't get it used
Pop
to that
out in
shit.
that clown outfit with a fucking butcher knife and I stab that bitch right in the neck.
What?
Uncomfortable stare. I was gonna say it's your turn.
But listen, I can't do math, although I am a professor of mathematics. I can tell you 1 plus 3 ain't 4.
I don't think so. I always heard it was chair.
Yeah, chair and a half. Everyone knows that. 6-legged chair. So have you guys listened to any new music recently?
I have not.
Nothing? Really? Nothing new? Nothing? Nobody?
I really
Nothing?
got nothing.
I mean, have you heard the new Weird Al cover?
There's a new one.
Oh yes, it's not like a tribute
Oh, no.
or anything like that. It is a straight cover of Portugal the Man.
Really?
Feel it still. We're only going to give you, I think if we do less than 10 seconds, we can't get in trouble. I'm not 100% positive of that.
That's a lot to Google.
This video is gonna get muted. This whole podcast just for this.
I keep my hands on myself. Take out dust and mold, put 'em back up on the shelf. Kiss my
It's so fun.
It is a great rendition. If you guys haven't had the chance to listen to any of Weird Al's new covers, give it a shot. That was 20 seconds. We're all going to jail. Luckily, Weird Al's a cool guy, so he'll sue us for I don't know, Domino's points or something like that. And we can get him a pizza. He's chill. I'm not worried about it. But if you guys have not heard any of Weird Al's new covers, he is doing a lot of covers right now. He's not doing his parodies that he used to do and his remixes that he did at one point in I think the late 80s, which he was doing some weird stuff. But he is now doing
What he has been known for the
yeah.
most part.
So alright, now he's doing the remixes and he's not doing whatever. I don't really know what I'm talking about. But
You had 20 seconds you could play.
I played it for 19.
Nice.
Wow! Alright, nailed it. Alright, so check
What
out
just
Weird
happened?
Al.
What just happened? I was left in the dark.
Quick Google of how long you can play
They're
a
sitting
song.
next to me during a podcast and they're whispering to each other.
In the light.
Something
In
that's
the light, yeah. No, you were able to play 20 seconds of a song, I think, from just a really quick Google, before you had to pay royalties for it.
No, we
Since
played it. We played it for
played a song.
We played it for 19
We
seconds.
played a song for 19.
There we go.
So
High five.
Oh.
that's what I fucking thought, bitch. I mean,
The law passed in
I like
1991.
ladies.
That's the answer to everything. 1991.
1991.
That is the year.
That's the year.
No, it's
But
2000.
check out Weird Al's new covers. He's done some others. I know he did 2 Portugal the Man songs. I know he did Freebird. I know he did some other shit. They're all great. Check him out. Weird Al's the man. He's probably he's probably the safest person you could ever be around. Nicest guy I've ever heard about meeting. And honestly, his music, it stands the test of time. I mean, Gangster's Paradise, that song sucks. Amish Paradise, still fucking gold.
Why don't you play
Check
20
it
seconds
out.
of that?
Because you can't, because it's not, because, right, we'll just wait 19 seconds of it 19 times in a row. No, but check out Weird Al's new new remixes and or covers, as they are called. And that would be great. Thank you for that. What else do we have on our list? Ooh. That took a long time to write down. I don't know anything about the topic, though, so I can't bring it up. Triceratops taco holder. There's that.
Oh, I want.
You want?
Well,
Anybody else want the Triceratops taco holder besides Monica?
It's exactly what it says. There's really no need to go into explanation.
It's in the shape of a Triceratops.
It's about the size of
It
a
holds
taco.
tacos. Yeah, it's the size of a taco. Holds a taco in its back. You know, it's pretty
Yeah.
sweet. Still has the tri-point in the front of it, so it still fulfills the name. And they might even have a
It's got
Stegosaurus one. Wasn't there a
A Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus? Is that what it was? Wasn't there a dinosaur that had actually like horns that came off in the shape of a taco that they could have used better than a Triceratops?
I
Or
don't
am
know.
I wrong? Can we Google this?
I don't know. I was
Jesus.
just looking
Oh
up
my
Weird
God.
Al's on tour. No Florida dates.
Yeah, no, he doesn't come to Florida. People here are weird.
But not Weird Al weird.
Yeah, not his kind of weird.
Oh, Florida.
The weird he's scared of. The weird he's like, yeah, they kidnapped me and made them, I don't know, impregnate all of them. It was crazy. I hate Florida. It's weird.
Weird Al's not weird
Too
enough.
weird for me.
What were you looking?
I was Googling Stegosaurus, but I can't spell it. Yeah,
Oh,
look.
yeah.
Look, his fins are
Yeah,
in the shape
like,
of a taco.
yeah,
They would've-
taco.
a Stegosaurus would have been a much better shape
Oh
to
yeah.
hold a taco.
Oh.
Is what I'm fucking saying here, people.
Do you know what holds a taco great?
Your mouth.
I was gonna say a monosaurus. So yeah.
Monosaurus.
Monosaurus. That's the dinosaur with one leg, folks. It did not survive long. It was
Why it was created?
Yeah, no one will know.
Or other animals.
It was honestly, it was like a snake with a big dick, is what it looked like. It was just
Right in the
flopping
middle.
on the ground with its one leg.
No, that's fine. I was like,
What
we could
came
keep talking
first?
about dinosaurs.
Yeah, no, I know we did.
25th anniversary of Jurassic Park.
Dinosaur. Oh, it's the 25th anniversary. What was?
Yeah.
Wasn't yesterday the 50th anniversary of MLK's last speech before he was shot? No, something. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Well, we touched in on music. Let's talk about sports, Mike.
Sports.
Sports. All right. Like Conor McGregory.
good.
What do you know about Conor McGregory?
Conor McGregory.
Did you not recently
Well,
watch a video you want to discuss
apparently-
in detail to this microphone
Yes.
while I disappear into the shadows?
I don't want to do either of that.
Well, it was April 3rd when Martin Luther King Jr. gave his last speech of 1968.
A couple days ago.
What is it? What year is it? 18?
It's year 18. 1802. Ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, back to Conor McGregory getting into a little bit of trouble. UFC is coming up this Saturday, and they just had the press conference with all the fighters. It was either yesterday or Wednesday when they had the press conference. Press conference went over well. This is up in New York, by the way. All the fighters got on the bus that are fighting on Saturday, and just out of nowhere, Conor McGregor comes by with about like 20 to 30 people, and there's video of him running in front of the bus, pretty much, or I'm sorry, on the side of the bus, like before they're about ready to leave, grabs a hand dolly and tosses it at the window of the bus on the right side where all the fighters are sitting. Injured a couple of them, like several of them got lacerations and shit. They can't fight on Saturday.
That's fucked
So
up.
they have to
Holy
be
shit,
scheduled.
that is fucked up. You can't fuck up someone's fight match just because you want to be a tough
Yeah,
guy.
there was. Apparently, he's in a beef with.
The Lord?
I don't know. It's like
Is he supposed to
England.
fight on Saturday?
No, Conor McGregor's not fighting.
He's just.
He's taking a chill for a little bit. I guess like Dana said that he was like aiming for like maybe September or August when he was coming back, but after this, Dana, I don't know what was going on. Usually they have a big conference about this shit, but they just got done. He was just in a room with a couple guys, and one of them had their phones out, and it was just like, "What's going on?" And he's like, "Well, Conor did exactly what I just described earlier. He's like, it's disgusting. It's the most despicable thing to happen in all of MMA. UFC. And they're really close friends. But he's like, after what he did right now, and he's not getting my help. This is absolutely appalling what he did, all because he had a beef with another fighter, I guess.
So that's why he did it.
Yeah,
Like he was just like,
Yeah.
"Fuck you. You can't fight."
yeah. And I guess
How?
he talked to him.
So Michael
later.
Chiesa, I don't follow MMA. Files police report against Conor McGregor.
Yeah, he's got like
Yeah,
4
no.
lawsuits coming his way. Like anybody that
This
he
does
injured.
not look good. I mean, it's probably
They got a
you
warrant
can
out
be
for his
loud
arrest
as you
and-
want, but the thing is, if enough people tell you that's making you money and be loud and be obnoxious, eventually you're gonna grab a fucking dolly and throw it through a fucking window. And honestly,
And he went for a guardrail
it's
too,
his
but
fault.
somebody.
But like
intercepted him.
it's not. It is as much everyone he's surrounded with and everyone who supported the way he talks and he treats other individuals in the sport. Because there is in anything like boxing or any fighting thing, the main thing is to be a fucking grown up and a gentleman about it. To be honest, like to not act like a goddamn schmuck all the time. I love the guy. I think he's hilarious. Apparently, I'm someone I think hilarious probably shouldn't be in a ring fighting people. Because that person
No, of
doesn't
course
have their
not.
shit together enough to fight somebody.
But I mean, somebody that
Professionally,
has
I guess.
"fuck you" sewn into their tailor-made,
Yeah, I mean-
$50,000 suit.
And, like, that
That's
shit's
pretty
funny.
fucking hilarious,
It's
to me. Like,
hilarious.
holy
It's
shit!
hilarious. But I mean, you have to take a little bit of guilt for that too. I'm like, you know what I mean? You you tell a celebrity like everything they do that they think's going too far is fucking hilarious. Eventually, they're gonna go too far, right?
Yeah,
I
they're
don't know.
gonna-
I don't
they're
think
gonna
it's
have to.
my fault at all. But
Not
I'm just
getting
saying,
limelight at all.
I'm not gonna give him 100% blame when I thought everything he did until now was fucking hilarious. Like if Chris Brown was like fake slapping girls and it was hilarious, and then he really hit one, I'd feel pretty bad about that. I'd be like, oh, I probably made him hit that girl, like a little bit, like
Just-
1 billion,
just a tad.
not much, like one ant on the universe, but still a little notch. I don't want to be
Just
there.
to let her know you're there.
Yeah, I don't want to be there. I don't need it. But yeah, so they can't be doing that shit. Conor
Yeah.
McGregor, get your shit together.
He got arrested, walking out of jail, and I guess him and Dana White were texting back and forth, and I'm pretty sure I read that he said that. Well, I heard that he was very apologetic. Of course, I will
Well,
hope
yeah,
that you
no,
are.
I-
It wasn't his intention to hurt other, fighters.
probably just trying
He
to
was
wow
mainly
out.
retaliating against. I think his name's like Khabib or something like that. And his intentions were only toward him, and he said that's something that had to be done because I guess like his friend like got into it with him or whatever, and Khabib did something to his friend. It wasn't even to like McGregor. So I
mean-
guess he was just being a loyal ass friend and just said, you know what,
That's
I'm
not
gonna take
being
that hand dolly and just.
being a loyal ass friend is not throwing a hand dolly. That's loyal ass friends don't do that shit. Loyal ass friends fucking get you acquitted in court. That's what fucking loyal ass friends do. And fucking Mr. Kardashian, probably the fucking best friend of any human being who's ever existed. Kato Kalin, a great friend. Those are good friends. I didn't hear shit. I don't know. Shit. What? OJ, that good guy over there? He just lets me live here. We don't like talk or nothing. Those are friends. Friend don't throw a fucking hand dolly.
That is
Not saying that like OJ was a good person. Just saying he had some really good friends. He had some bros. He had bros on bros, yo. Sunshine and Florida weather, gotta love it. It is beautiful down here in Florida. If you're living somewhere else, what I want you to do is I want you to think about where you're living. I want you to look around. I want you to go outside in front of your house and look at that hoopty your neighbor has parked in his yard. I want you to look at that fucking ugly ass high voltage power line that's over your head. I want you to
Do
look.
you have a chimney?
Yeah,
That is
I
the
want you to
major
look
thing.
at all that wood that you have to prepare for next year's winter. It's going to be so fucking cold. Or that coal bin that you have to repair because it rotted out because you had to have it full so many different times this year. And then it thawed and the wood got warped. When you think about all those things, and I want you to think about Florida. Where hurricanes, they do a come. But shit, that was fun. And we got over it real quick. And our friends couldn't be as thick. So come on down to Florida, where we get you drunk, we'll get you fucked up, we'll have a good old time. Florida's where it's at, I say to you. So any of our people listening that live in a terrible place, I don't know, like anywhere but Florida, California, you should like move. Just fucking move. I don't know, I heard Arizona's kind of cool. There are probably parts of Colorado that are totally dope. I live in Alaska. There's a lot of places I'd live besides Florida. Florida's not that good. Don't move to Florida. Don't move to Florida. Where you should move, California. That's where you should move. But you can't afford it. So come on down to Florida. Be our roommate. We could use it.
You'll come here, then you'll develop that goal of moving to California really fast.
Oh, yeah.
And you're just saving every little penny. Like, you're not even eating right. You're just eating, like, apple cores from the garbage can.
Just the
From your
stems,
neighbor's
because you're
house.
selling those cores to hobos for a nickel.
I mean, you got the seeds. You gotta be careful because the seeds will kill you at some point. So you just gotta portion them out just
Yeah,
right.
just right. Grind them up
Yeah.
good. Let them sun dry. That gets all the arsenic out of them. What? I don't know that.
I think a little bit of arsenic's okay though.
A little bit, yes.
A little bit. I mean, they
Yeah.
put a little bit of.
Have you ever
Like-
speaking of apples and cores? Have you ever
Oh, no.
have you ever eaten an apple the opposite direction and realized that the core doesn't exist? I mean, there's still seeds there, but that center part that you think is like hard isn't. It's the same consistency as the rest of the apple.
Come again?
From.
All right, so instead of eating it like you would like where the stem's out and you would eat it like a corn on the cob and you eat it all around and you leave that middle part, turn it sideways, pull the stem out and eat it that direction, and you can eat the whole thing. You never know.
Why?
There's no
And you
core,
just spit out seeds.
and there's just like those random parts of seeds that you would spit out. But like that center part, like in between there, doesn't taste different in most parts. It has no different texture. There's very little seeds when you don't even notice it most of the time. And most apples these days are seedless. Shit.
Are they?
I mean, yeah. Where are we replanting apple fucking trees? Nowhere.
Are you looking up apples? Seedless
Right?
apples?
I'm just googling apple on my Android to
I'm just
see what
telling you,
happens.
next time we'll bring over
Apple
apple.
looks good.
So next time I'll bring over an apple and you eat the other direction. It's pretty cool because like you get halfway through and you're like, wait, yeah, no, there is no core.
Waxy.
Mmm.
Cancerous
Axis.
waxy.
What's our time score at?
We are at almost 44 minutes.
Shit.
Ooh.
All right.
Doing
Do you wanna-
good.
do
Do
you
we
wanna-
have any
We got other
topics
points?
at
We
all?
have no other topic points on here.
Mm.
No. Nothing. I don't see anything. Alright, well let's wrap it up. Mike?
I hate everybody that got an Easter basket. That is my final thought. So, yeah. You should probably just grab a butter knife and just slowly carve your eye out. I'm Easter basketless. All I wanted was the Easter basket. With some peeps. That's all I wanted.
And
Executive Assistant Producer Monica?
Let's see here. Well, this was fun. This is different. I hope nice, different, and we miss Steve and hope everything's okay with everything
Yes.
that's going on with him and his family. And
Kobe.
hopefully next week we could all be together and talk a little longer and be. I'll talk less. Thank
You'll
you.
probably talk less.
I said tacos.
Tacos.
All right, yeah. So thank you for listening. I'd like to thank everyone who listened, all one of you. Tiff's dad and or mom. Oh shit, Tiff wasn't here. So nobody. All right. Nobody listened. Doesn't matter. I hope that everyone had a great time. Thank you for coming to Abnormally Random from me, Mike, Monica, and the away Steve. We say thank you. God bless.